Hi everyone, it's Jolie, and I'm just going to do a quick flip through of this junk journal that I've been working on. It's 4 by 6 inches, and I created it mostly using papers from a DigiKit that I've been working on. I've got a few tweaks, but it's mostly done. And then I also used some vintage hymn books and little bits and pieces like that. So I'm envisioning this as like a prayer journal or maybe for sermon notes or something like that. So the cover is a hardcover that I created from leftover leaflets from last year's Advent Sunday gatherings. So we had a list of things that were going on, and once that was done, there were several left. So what I did was, first of all, I asked if I could take them, and then what I've been doing is using them for creating junk journals, and I glued several together to make kind of a hardcover. And then this here is just a cluster from pieces from my kit. Again, more clusters. And I made a tag, but instead of it being, it's a tag shape, but it's actually fold out so that there's lots of writing space. I've done that a lot because I do like the tag shape, but I also like there to be lots and lots of writing space. And then I've done lots of clusters. The pages here these are part of the DigiKit, but I had originally dyed the pages using ink instead of coffee or tea. I can't stand I love the smell of fresh coffee, even though I'm not a coffee drinker, but when it's stale, it's awful. So this again was from a vintage hymn book or something like that. And then the rest are papers, copies of papers that I created myself. Again, I've got some writing space here, and this is a faux envelope. So it could, it could actually be closed up, but I liked the idea of being able to write inside of it. And then have used a cluster to close it. And on the center of my signatures, I actually don't like to see any of the stitching. So I have a hidden binding, and then I've also hidden the stitches on the inside of a pocket. So the stitches are actually, the knot is inside of there. And then I've just got, again, some journaling space in here. I'll put that back together later. A little bit out of a hymn book, and then I have attached that to a bit of writing paper. And then in my journals, I like lots and lots of writing space, so I wouldn't necessarily put something on every single page. I've got a pocket here with several different places that you can journal again. A little tag that can be opened to journal. And then I love little unexpected things too, like a little teeny tiny journaling spot there. I'll put the rest of this back in later. Okay, and then a double pocket here with a couple of tags, and those are actually tags. Those are 120 GSM, I think, which is a little bit heavier than normal copy weight. And then I've glued two pieces together to give it a little bit of weight. It's not quite as heavy as cardstock, but almost as heavy as a lightweight cardstock. And then lots of little clusters. I love making clusters. Another one of those pockets. This is the center of another signature. And a long tag there. And another little faux envelope there with a cluster as the closing bit. And it says, "I belong to Jesus." That was a little bit taken out of I think that was also out of a vintage hymn book. That's mostly what I've used when I've got things like that. And then on the other side, a little teeny journaling spot. You could write a bit of scripture on there or something like that, or write an encouraging note to someone maybe. Lots of blank pages. Again, several different, there's a tag there. Some journaling cards. And then this actually comes off. And there's a little paper clip inside of there. Another journaling area. Just set that there. Actually, you know what? I don't want to forget it goes on that page. So Oh, maybe I will just wait. And then that clips in on the other side. That's some vintage music that I've attached writing space to the back of it. And here's a belly band here. This is quite a wide belly band. It spans almost the entire page. And inside of that, I've made an envelope out of one of those vintage hymn books. And then I've attached some writing space. Oh, no, actually that's lace on the other side. It's not actual lace, sorry. It is a coffee dyed paper that's dyed with lace. Another little journaling spot here. And then here's a tiny little pocket. It's not quite secret, but it's almost secret. This actually goes in quite a bit. And there's a little tag in there that opens up. And then a little pocket with some where you can stack different ones. And another little pocket in the middle with another faux envelope. I love doing the envelopes like these with a closure of a cluster, and the clusters are all made from papers from this same kit. And then I've got inside of here, I actually have a page out of a vintage book as well with a little bit of journaling space there. Journaling space there. Some more blank pages. And then here, there's a little flip out. So I've got a tag in here with some writing space. And then a pocket here with a faux envelope. And then in here's kind of a little secret spot. You pull this out, and there's a tag there with some writing space on the back. And then inside of that is some vintage text as well. And then there's the back. So I still need to do some sort of a closure. I'll probably just wrap something around it. And I may add some more clusters. I've got loads and loads of them. I'm always making clusters. So I might add, a few more of those things on blank pages, or maybe just include them with this. I'm not sure. I'll keep playing with it. But that's pretty much it. Hope you like that. I really enjoyed making that, and I will be doing several more from that kit, and then I'll eventually be releasing the kit as well. So keep an eye out for that. All right, talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.